How do you like STEM apples? The podcast is about to take off and take over the world. We have what, 3 listeners now? Viewers? What do you call them? 3 audience members? What is it? I don't know.
3 people that just don't have anything better to do.
No, they don't. Well, my name's Dave Stevens with my good pal.
I'm Dr. Brad Miller.
Yeah, you are. So I teach high school math in Osawatomie, Kansas. You teach chemistry, college chem, and yeah, sorry, I can't do it.
You're getting closer.
Kearney.
Okay, we'll try better next time.
All right. Kearney?
It is Kearney. You know
So why did you put the E in there?
just to make it more letters. But we want better Scrabble score.
Better Scrabble score. I can't in any way talk because everybody calls my town Osawatomie, which is awesome, but it's not how it's pronounced. Osawatomie. So that's too funny. Last week we missed a week, right?
Yeah, well, some of us worked.
You had to go to work.
Yeah,
you had to go to work. I did not, and it was glorious. Absolutely glorious. Spring break is the best, but spring break during free agency with NFL football is even better.
See, the only thing that would be better, and that's unfortunately this week we're both working, and this is how it used to work out for me, is spring break with opening rounds of the tournament.
Opening weekend. Yep, that's exactly right.
That's the best time.
Yeah, I feel like this is like the first year that I've had spring break where that wasn't the case, which threw me for a loop. But I enjoyed being able to sit on my couch for 12 hours on end, texting with everybody about free agency and NFL football. Is crazy, absolutely bonkers. So that's how I spent my time. Obvious sports nut. How so the question always happens, and this happens every spring break. Do you give a test the Friday before spring break?
We've kind of talked about this before.
Yeah.
For me, it's just where does it land?
Right.
Like if it's gonna be pointless to come back and take 3 days to review everything that they've missed, then get it done beforehand.
Right.
Now it just happened this year for us because of the way spring break's falling. I'm in the middle of units, so
yeah, you are
reason to give an exam.
Right. Yeah, exactly. I like your thought on that because you kind of let the material dictate what's going to happen. You don't let. I think that's what a good teacher should do, is let the material dictate when you're going to go for it instead of, saying, okay, no matter what, the Friday before spring break, we're going to have a test, and then
we'll crank this stuff in. We'll take this 7-day unit and make it into 3 days, and then you have a test.
Right. That's a quick way to get a whole mess of kids real upset. You didn't teach me that. Like, I'm pretty sure I did.
It was on a video you're supposed to watch at home.
You didn't see that? Have you ever assigned a video for homework?
Well, when we were virtual, yeah, but otherwise,
yeah, that's right.
Otherwise, no.
Yeah, I've had zero success doing that in the past.
I mean, pretty much, I do put a video up every day, but it's when we recorded all of our stuff for COVID. I've got, hey, look, this is me teaching it like 4 years ago, but I've taught you in class here already. So
right.
Go back to that, listen to me if you want.
Right. Well, that's good. At least you have that kind of in the bag.
Or those kids that are, when they're gone for a day and they know they have to do all that work that they missed, nobody ever comes in and goes, what did I miss yesterday? Did we do anything?
Yeah, don't you like not having that question?
It's like, oh, why am I here?
Yeah. I feel a lot of pressure, Dr. Miller.
Uh-oh.
This is the first time we've ever done one of these where we know for sure somebody's going to be listening.
I know. I've got to make sure we stay on topic.
That's right. Oh,
we're not.
Yeah, no topic. The topic du jour. Is there any so do you have seniors right now, right?
Mostly juniors, but I have seniors for college classes. Yes.
Yeah, I have calculus, and I have one class with seniors in it, and I am finding that is the most difficult class to teach. Every time I think I've got some momentum and I feel like we got the ball rolling, boy, they go and they senioritis hard.
I'd say it's very contagious right now.
Yeah,
It's a strong case this year.
I would. Yeah, I
Which
would love to get rid of that.
which it makes me I'm interested to see how it goes because we have this whole week of school, then spring break,
Yeah.
and then the seniors basically have a month left,
Oh.
and it's
Oh
like
yeah.
you're gonna motivating you to be kind of hard. Now my college chem classes, they once they come back from spring break, they technically have 3 exams that are big parts of their grade for the college. So
Yeah, they're gonna be hitting the ground running.
yeah, it's like, well, you have in all reality, they still have almost half their grade they can get
Right.
because the way the college has it set up is that it's 6 exams all year and then one final worth 200 points. So it's worth 800 overall in the class. And
That's
we
a
have
quarter of their grade.
two, yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Um, there's two 100-point exams in the finals. That's 400 points. We have about half the points to still go in.
Poor guys. I kind of feel bad for them.
I usually do too, but uh, thankfully the units work pretty well. These are some that mostly new stuff, but they're not the hardest units.
Yeah, that's good. As long as it's the easy to grasp stuff and I like in my algebra 1 class, it always works out that they get stressed out and we go through and every kid gets to like a B or a C and some kids start failing. And then we do systems of equations. And for whatever reason, like it's just the most like it clicks so nicely for everybody. And so it's like systems of equations to the rescue, save everybody's day, I kind of wish I could do one of those like every couple weeks. Like, remember, we're good at these things, right? Remember, we're
We
good.
know how to do this.
Yeah, you're not awful. All right, let's get down to business at hand, sir.
Okay.
We went through and looked at all of the logos that your digital media class got us, right? They
Yes.
created these logos, and we went through and I know that it's not our job to hand out grades, but I think only like one kid phoned it in. Like everybody did such a good job.
It was yeah. We
It
were
was
highly impressed with these.
yeah, like blew me out of the water. I had no clue how good these were going to turn out to be. All right, so it's been a couple weeks now.
Yep.
We have narrowed our selection down, and we have it down to 2.
We've got we've left with 3, and then
That's
we've
right.
talked it over a little bit, and we've got it down to 2.
Yeah.
And it's one of those where it's not like it's a clear cut favorite,
Uh-uh.
but it's
No.
looking back
In the
on
sports world, they call it 1A and 1B.
yes.
Yeah. All right. So here's just a refresher. The 2 that we have. How do you like stem apples? This is beautiful. I like the fact that it's inside of a circle. I love that they took the apple. And this font just screams our childhood era.
Yes.
Right. Like they knew we got a couple of old farts here. They're gonna love this 1980s 8-bit font. And they're right. I do love that font.
It just makes me want to go back and start playing some old school Nintendo and just
Yes.
sitting in front of the TV all day and trying to beat
Yes.
Mario.
That's exactly right. Like I will say Princess. All right, so there's that. I loved that we liked him, but we had to move on.
Yep.
And then finally, the other one that we landed on was this logo. Now, what drew you to this logo?
Well, we like you mentioned in our discussions, it does seem very Shel Silverstein-ish,
Yeah,
which is our childhood again.
that's right.
And I don't know, I like the look of the carved out question mark with the microphone, and there is a stem actually still on the apple.
Yep.
And
It
so
incorporates the name. How do you like stem apples? The design, it very much like children's book artwork, but it also invokes like this graffiti, this renegade style that I embrace.
yes.
Just like having the question mark out of the apple, it makes you wonder. And that's the
Yep.
basis of all things STEM. You know, it
Because
makes you wonder.
you're always asking questions,
Yep.
and
Trying to solve problems,
yes,
finding actual, factual, real answers to questions, not fantasy made up feelings. We're not talking about feelings and emotions. That's for English. We're worried about facts and answering questions. And it's also a podcast, which I love this microphone.
I said the microphone is like, it's a very classic looking one, and it's really kind of, it just adds a little extra there.
That's right. That's exactly right. It's
It's
definitely
like it's almost like they got to the core of what we're thinking.
ooh. I see what you did there. I'm not mad at that. All right. So it's down between our 8-bit friend and our Shel Silverstein. Um, where would you rank this 8-bit graphic from Venus Closser?
And just to compare to the other one,
Yep. Like we got to make a final decision. Where does the 8-bit graphic stand? Is this number one or is this number two?
I I've thought long and hard, but for
Yeah.
me, this
Mhm.
would be number two.
Number two.
And
Yeah,
the
the big winner is the Shel Silverstein.
yes,
Yeah, this one has to be the logo.
it's just the way it looks. It just draws my eye the whole time.
That's right, and it would look good. I think whenever we get it uploaded onto to the YouTube page and every other form of media that we have, once we get it loaded and up there, I think it's going to be easier for people to recognize.
Mhm.
For the three people that love our show, and thank you, Mom and Dad. I appreciate you being the two out of the three. It's very nice of you.
Glad we can fulfill your every week
Yep,
time
weekly
frame for.
entertainment. What do you do when your parents are in their 70s? They don't do anything. You know, I think my mom's biggest decision this week is whether or not she wants to go fishing this summer. And
Oh, there
it's
you
not even happening anytime soon.
go. You just got to
She's
start planning ahead. Like
yeah,
you got to think. You got to prepare yourself to think.
it's awesome. Yeah. All right, congratulations, Kane, I believe.
Yes, Kane.
Kane Kaselman. Congratulations, Kane. That's it. That's the winner. And I want to be very clear. Um, all of those were amazing.
Everybody did an awesome job.
Every single person did a great job. Every single one. Everybody deserves an A plus. Really, really good. Uh I'm blown away at what that whole group was able to accomplish. Every single person in there should feel good about themselves because really good job. A
This is
really, really good job.
way beyond what we were expecting to get.
Absolutely. And if you're the Granny Smith guy, like give yourself a pat on the back. Guy, gal, human, whoever you may be. Whoever did the Granny Smith one, that one really made me laugh hard. So good job. I appreciate that. All right, my guy. If anybody accidentally wanted to get in touch with us, how would they do it?
They would put into their email, how do you like STEM apples at gmail.com?